Comes Mary. Kind of controversial song from 1966, The Association. Written by, well, a songwriter that didn't really, best known for this, Tandyn Almer. And, but it was a huge hit for them. Their first two hits, Along Comes Mary and Cherish, 1966, and then they had a couple more in 67. But this is a catchy tune. It's got some really neat strumming going on with syncopated changes, some percussion. We're killing the strings with the left hand. We've got some unusual timing in here. We've got to learn to count that very carefully. Nice little intro. So, what else is in this song that we're going to talk about? We're mostly just going to talk about the chord progression and the couple little licks. It's very simply 3 times through the same little set of chords. It's kind of hard to decide in this what we would call a verse and a chorus, because really all the choruses are different. When they've got like a 8-measure section with this A minor-y stuff. Then there's another little section, the E to A stuff, that each time is a little bit different. And finally, the line about out to lunch, sweet as the punch, all that kind of stuff, the empty cup line. I kind of hate to call that the chorus, but that's sort of what happens. Many of their songs had unusual forms, I guess, and this is definitely one of them. I did a lesson earlier on Never My Love that had some unusual things in it. Cherish is really unusual. May get to that sometime in the near future. But in any case, that's what we're going to talk about here. Strumming through this, playing some chords, mostly in the key. Well, it kind of keeps changing keys, so strange things are known to happen. But we will really talk, the most complicated thing is the introduction and getting the exact right timing of that. And getting the chords, getting everything muffled on beats 2 and 4 in one measure, and actually beat 1 later on in a measure. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about. Learn to play Along Comes Mary. First, I want to take a basic look at the chords. We're going to play a lot of chords in the key of A minor, well, and a lot of chords outside the key. But the progression is very similar to some other songs we've seen. 4-1. But this precedes that by a few years. So anyway, our A minor is going to slide up to B minor, but keeping A in the bass and even keeping the open E on top of it. So I'm calling this in the tab and the chart just B minor with A, B minor slash A, B minor with A in the bass. But it's really just we're sliding up the 3 notes of an A minor, and then when we go to the C with A in the bass, we're going to use the same 3 strings, but we're going to make it a major chord. We have to go up to the 5th fret and play all 3 notes at the 5th.